Hello. Wait. Wait, there we go. Hello! We're back. Again. Took a whoa, oh my god, that's loud. Took a little one-day gap, but I always come back. Wait, is my mic really quiet, or is that just me? That's just me. Okay. Anyway, where we were at 112 billion. We're waiting for Pokemon Champions in 5 days. We got this, we got this. Good stat. Good evening. Hello. Bro's protecting it. Bullshit. Bullshit. Just need myself. I'd like to get 115 billion today, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I'm also hardcore pushing subscribers now, because switching off pinball slowed that rate a bit, but it was fun. It was a fun little adventure away from pinball. But we're back now. So subscribe. See, look, they keep trying to guard it. They keep trying to guard, but they can't do it. Because I'm different. Look at that. You see that? Crazy. I'm a crazed lunatic at Pokemon Pinball. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep. There we go. Okay. We good, we good. We was born good. Okay, that should be like 50 million. Yeah, it's 36. Not quite what I want, but not bad. I'll take a 36 million. Thank you, Stream Elements. Thank you, Stream Elements. You don't do anything for me, but thank you, Stream Elements. I subbed. Huge! Thank you. I do think subbing does make YouTube throw me out there a bit more. Oh my god, I should not be losing lives. So, you know, if you do want to help out, subscribe. I think I left last time just... Was it before or after a Rayquaza? Not too sure. I just played a little bit. There was definitely a Rayquaza involved, so if this is a... If this next is a Duskull, then I'm gonna be mad, because I want a Rayquaza right now, because a Rayquaza catch would let me get an extra life. Worst spot. Doesn't matter, I am the GOAT. There we go. There we go. Okay. Show me Rayquaza. Don't show me some bullshit Duskull. Just gonna pull out Kyogre now just to be like, what? It is Rayquaza. Oh wait, oh shit, I got a Pokeball. No, 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 no! Okay. 112 billion score? Yes. Okay, whatever, we'll do it with a Pokeball. I need this catch anyway, because we're a bit down on lives. No! That sucks. Okay. Whoop. There we go. Nice up. I'm locked in now. I'm locked in. There's no way I lose to Rayquaza. The Radical Red game crashed? Hell no. This is why autosaves are good. We need a feet emote. Why? Still good, we're still good. Why not? Fair enough, but still why? Oh, that was pretty clean. That was a pretty clean thingy. Oh, I didn't actually put the what is it? This one? Oh, there we go. That. Minimum wage. I gotta leave minimum wage on the screen so people know what it is. No! Give me Evo? No, give me coins. Oh, okay. I guess what I get what I asked for. Let's go Carvana Sharpedo. Are you gay? No. Okay. P. I actually don't. This is like the second worst spot. The first worst spot is in the middle of the Shroomish. Second worst spot is the P-switch. And then it's the hatch. Those three are annoying. I evolve my Pichu. In this? Hell yeah, it's a flex. You know about an actual Pokemon? Depends with Pichu. No! Just go in the fucking thing. See, this is the worst spot. Never mind, because I'm the GOAT. Nice. I still desperately need lives. I haven't been at 9 lives in forever. You should also subscribe. I mean that shit. Oh, fuck. Bad. Okay, go there. One more. I mean, I literally need one more coin. There we go. Now, hit the plus. No, that ain't no plus. Plus. Don't have Pikachu, I just realized that. Whoopsie. Very scary. Just hit the fucking plus! Fine. Don't crash out. It's right there. Okay, now go in the mat. No, don't hit the plus 3 times in a row. There we go. We got that shit. Okay, now actually, it'll be very funny to have an extra life in the slot machine as well. That'd be hilarious. That'd be funny. Top 10 Family Guy funny moments. The old one was better. This guy don't know ball. Right, Hatch. Come on, give me a Pichu. That'll be funny. Go on, hardest Pokemon to catch in the game. Just give it to me, it'll be funny. Chinchou. Oh. One of these days I'll get it right. The hatch pool's just too big. Hey, there we go. Now this will be... Aren't you glad you got Aaron? Fuck Aaron! Now show me... oh no, it'll be Duskull. Duskull's minigame. I'd like a Master Ball, because I still want to get points, but my current goal is 9 lives again. Oh my god, what the fuck am I doing, man? Why am I getting Epic Games Store notifications? Bro, why do I even have that installed? They wonder why they're losing to Steam. Why am I getting adverts? Bro, Epic Games Store? Adware? Okay, lock in. Confirm better with my feet. I'm genuinely pretty excited for Pokemon Champions. I just hope it's not overly grindy to set up your Pokemon and stuff. Because I do just want to do stupid troll themes. I don't want to have to just focus on using thingy. Whereas Pokemon Champions, imagine Pokemon Showdown, but official and more of a game. It's like a PvP game. Gonna be mid? I don't think so, because they're putting everything in it. Whereas Pokemon Showdown? Okay, imagine Pokemon Scarlet and Violet online battles. It's just that, but it's like dedicated for that. It's just PvP ranked. I'm different. Fuck. It's a little free-to-play game. It'll be on mobile and everything. You reckon you can make it to global rankings? Not with what I have planned. If I sweat and try hard, maybe a little bit. But what I have planned for streams, oh, my win rate's gonna be like 20%. I just want to have fun with it. I don't like try-harding esporty games. I want to have fun with them. You say it's going to be on mobile? Yeah, it's coming out on mobile in summer, I think? Not yet. It's out on Switch and Switch 2 in 5 days though. We will be streaming it. I've still got to finish the Scarlet and Violet decks, just to have most Pokemon ready. had a folder with a bunch of first and second gen Pokemon from when I was back in 6th grade in 2001. I stayed with my sister and her boyfriend. They broke up and he stole my card 6 years ago. Hell no. That sucks. You missed the OG pinball game. No, I despise the original. The original one sucks balls. Pokemon Pinball, Ruby and Sapphire, or nothing. I never really had too many Pokemon cards. I had a few. But not too many. I was never too much of a Pokemon card collector. I do wish it was back to how it was, where they're actually just, you know, pretty easy to get and not a load of bullshit. But no. Now you've got to give one of your organs to some random reseller. You gotta go around like some back alley. Be like, hey kid, you're Prismatic Evolution. I got that shit. And they give you some fake cards printed out on a piece of A4 paper. Current goal in this game? The biggest goal. World record. You done with the DDR pad? I mean, I hit my goal. If it comes up for another stream, then fair enough, but right now, yeah. Okay. Fuck me. Hey, we should all subscribe right now. Mass subscribe in 3 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom. Crazy stuff. Watching Callum play Pokemon Pinball, bro, every time he gets stuck in a whirlpool, I spin 15 times. Bro, it's impossible to not hit the whirlpools. It's just not possible. It's not a thing. There we go. I even had some NFL rookie cards and holographic cards. I used to collect some cards. I used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh! More than Pokemon. I think they were just easier to get where I live. Weirdly. And I also used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! GX more than Pokemon. You start early today? Daylight savings time. It's 6 PM for me, which is normal, but we went ahead an hour not too long ago. So that might be why. I catch a Kyogre and Rayquaza in Pokemon Pinball. Hell yeah. Most people don't end up catching Rayquaza before they quit. Lots of people didn't even know there's a Rayquaza minigame. Right there! Ready? Bam. I'm literally the best at that spot right now. Holy shit! I was born for the... I was born for balls. Someone desperately needs to mod this game where my Pokemon counter goes over 999. I want to know how many I've caught. Hello. Right. I steal it from the silly. Hell no, it's mine. Ooh. Where the hell is the Pichu? I haven't seen Pika in forever. Ooh. No hiccups on stream. Okay. I really want to get a 5 hit on this. Pichu retired. Get him back. That was 3. I think the most I've done is 4. Am I drunk? Yes, incredibly. Okay. Just hit the fucking thing. Right there. Okay. Really? Whoops! Maybe my score is too high for to allow Pika. No, the game doesn't change. Like, they didn't plan on anyone actually getting this high of a score. What does upgrading the ball do? You see that ×4 at the end of the bonus stage? It is a score multiplier. That's from the Master Ball. The worst pinball game? Don't be saying this shit. That's incorrect. Factually wrong. Who else is ready for Pokemon Champions Day? I've been prepping so hard. Like, I had to get the Indigo Disc. Yeah, this is 100 billion. I'm on 113 billion. And my god, the blueberry, like, stupid BBQ things, they are literally the worst thing I've ever done in my life. Like, what do you mean to get every single starter? I've got to do 500 million mini quests. Pika? Oh, it is there. Thank God. How's the map gonna be? What do you mean map? It's not. You're just gonna be, Oh, if you're on about just the arena, it's like some weird dark, like, futuristic looking thing. I don't know if you can change it. There probably will be custom stadiums you can download. You can probably buy with real money, but, you know, whatever. Donation notification sound? Ah. Oh, you want the donation notification to be your fucking the messing up crunchy Pikachu. Hell no. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm happy with the little jingle I made. So it's gonna be a pay-to-play kind of game? No. They, I don't know if it's... You know, I don't know if they're just PRing. But the director of the game has said that he is making sure that the game is in no way pay to win. Doubt it'll probably have a little bit of pay to win, but you can play to win. We'll have IVs and EVs. No IVs, but EVs, yes. They scrapped IVs just to make team building a little bit more accessible for people. Which I get. The current system of Pokemon is... It's a mess. The only way to make the game impossible for it to be paid to win is to remove all the possible pay path for it. No, it's not. You can still have paid features, but make it not pay to win. You just make the paid features all cosmetic. Which people do, they're Pokemon fans. People want to give Pikachu a little fucking stupid hat, people will pay for that. But they ain't doing that. They're leaning more towards the paid features being like box space and stuff. What's the mobile release date? They haven't announced the mobile release date. They just said later. Which could mean fucking anything. Also, thank you to whoever subscribed. I don't know why the notification didn't happen. Will you do a Pokemon Champion stream in the future? Yeah, I'll do it. I plan on doing it. I want to do... I've completed most of the Pokedex for Pokemon Home-ish. You know, I've got a good 400 or 500 Pokemon, so, you know. We got a few. So I want to do... Chat picks my team. How many Kyogre do I have? Fucking... probably, like, loads. Oh, so many. But yeah, that'd be funny. Like, just... I try to make it from some bullshit that people ask for. I might have to make the suggestions members only, or, you know, super chats only. Unfortunately, I know. I know. It's annoying, but I can't take everyone's suggestion. There's too many people. The only problem I have with that is it costs, like, VP to... It costs, like, VP, the in-game currency that you get for playing the game. Not buying it, it is play to get that currency. To change movesets, abilities, and stuff. So if I'm just constantly changing teams, it's gonna run my money down. So I'll probably have to, like, off-screen grind, like, hundreds of thousands of VP to do these streams. But who knows? Like, I would go through every single Pokemon and, like, preemptively give them a competitive, viable set. But I also do want to touch grass occasionally, you know? It ain't so. Wow. Only one day later, no OG pinball? Brother, I can't do it. you think Whimsicott will be a problem in Pokemon Champions if it's PvP? I think it's Regulation I, so I don't think it's gonna be... I think the regulation that it's starting is 2 restricted legendaries. So I don't think a shitty little Whimsicott's gonna care much. Little prankster Tailwind. Like, it'll be a good Pokemon, but... I don't know why they're going straight into crazy regulation. Surely they'd want to start with like a little chill regulation. Especially for the free-to-play people who haven't really played Pokemon. Because, you know, you're going to get some people who don't have any Pokemon in Pokemon Home, so they're just going to use what are given to them. And then they're going to go up against fucking, you know, Electro Drift Miraidon, and then GG. Do you know how many hours it took to reach this high score? I'd say 35. Do I like doubles format? Doubles is more interesting than singles, and anyone who prefers singles, you're wrong. Competitive Pokemon is made for doubles. Aaron Ramsey. Is that the only Welsh person you know? I am glad that they do also have singles in it though, but doubles is just... It's made. Competitive Pokemon is made for doubles. I still don't understand most of the doubles gimmicks. They're not too hard, it's just a lot of rage powder, follow me, etc. You have the complete Pokedex in this pinball game? In this one specific game, no, there's version exclusives. But I do have a complete Pokedex. The Welsh people I know from the show Last Kingdom, and they were super badass. Hey, if you've ever played Elden Ring, my boy Blythe, he's Welsh. Well, I'm assuming he's Welsh, because that's just the fucking Welsh word for wolf. Where is Mew? Died. Unfortunately, Mew died. A lot of Elden Ring is based on Welsh mythology and stuff. I mean, half the fucking characters have Welsh accents. Oh, my name's Rani. From the valleys. Gareth Bale and Christian Bale. Christian Bale doesn't say that he is Welsh, even if he was born in Wales, because he grew up in England, which is fair enough. There's your knowledge for the day, gang. Rayquaza does a flip when? Any rain today? No. Hey! Fuck me, just hit the bastard dragon! The only problem with Pokemon Champions is, because if it is Regulation I am missing out on so many legendaries. Because I didn't get the DLC for Legend ZA. But, you know, I've got Miraidon, Koraidon. I think those will be the main ones. Maybe some Zacian. I've also got Zygarde, so Mega Zygarde's not a problem. I've got Xerneas and Yveltal. I'm just missing, like, Gen 3 Heatran. I don't think Mega Heatran's gonna be too much of an issue. Which game should I play first before Champions comes out? Probably Legends ZA will be your best to collect Pokemon, as you will... No, wait, Mega Stones are gonna be... not paywalled, but VP walled. Probably Scarlet and Violet then. You're probably gonna want Miraidon or Koraidon. I feel like they're gonna be good no matter what. Catabox. True. Real and true. Look, chat, yeah. Can you catch Hooper in the DLC? I know Hooper's like a big influence for the DLC, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone catch the Hooper. Yes, you can, okay. Hooper's shit though, so that's not gonna be a problem. I don't need a DLC. Until, well, I know, Origin, Kyogre, and Groudon start fucking my bum. Real pinball machine is expensive. It's like 13 grand for the limited edition one. I don't got 13 grand. Look, minimum wage. 0. I just burped. That's fucked up. Hello. We're eating carrot cheese. Bonus timer in the OG is too short. I feel like the OG's minigames are a bit bland as well. Yeah, well, we say this, that it'll be entirely based on the primals. Mega Zygarde exists now, and I'm very, very curious to see how that works out. Most of the Megas seem just to be a bit shit. Like, they don't seem very viable. But Mega Zygarde is an interesting motherfucker. Like, he's gonna be a bit difficult to pull off. Been skeptical about Mega Zygarde. Having to take 50% damage seems pretty debilitating. Yeah, but you remember, when you do Mega, you're pretty much back up to 100 HP because his base HP stat doubles. Mega Feraligatr ability seems a little cray-cray. The Dragon-type Double Edge is okay, it's just... there's better. I feel like there's better. You gotta remember, you only get one Mega. One Blizzard and he's done. Again, people are smart. People will make Mega Zygarde work. And those people who do make it work are gonna be scary. Because if you get Mega Zygarde up, he's pretty much just got a tactical nuke button, and that's a scary thought. Also, thank you to everyone who is subscribing. I don't know why my notifications aren't working. I see the number go up. Shout out to all of you individually. Give me the extra life. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a little bitch. Fuck you! Bacon's a good food. Prove me wrong. Why would I prove you wrong if I agree? Mega Starmie the GOAT. People hate Mega Starmie, and I like the fact that people hate it. Because it's just funny. Again, I haven't actually played much VGC myself. I've watched a lot. So, you know, I get the gist. You know, fucking... I know my Amoongus Rage Powder Spore. And my Incineroar Fake Out Parting Shot. But I don't have much actual real-world experience, so it's going to be interesting. Also, just Fake Out Parting Shot, by the way, now. They nerfed Incineroar, got rid of Knockoff. Granted, you don't really need Knockoff as much anymore, because Mega Stones are a thing. But whatever. How we living? We're living alright. Oi! We just chilling, we just chill. Wait, I think I just heard the notification. Whoever that was. Thank you. Also, I'm pretty sure my boy Mimikyu's confirmed. So... my boy Mimikyu's joining the team. My little disguise. My disguise fella. Unironically, Mimikyu's a scary Pokemon. The fact that he gets to just move one turn for completely free is scary, scary. Are you trying again for the world record? I'm not trying again, this is still the same run. But yeah, we're still going. What do I have? I actually don't remember. I don't remember. No! What's the sexiest Digimon? My sister gave me a card once of... I don't remember his name. King Kakumon? I think? Is that right? But yeah, that thing's like just half naked. That's just a half naked woman. That's the only one I know. My true thing there, is that actually what it's called? I'm Googling it. Yeah. They made that shit and they were like, yeah, that's fire. It looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Creation. I should start adding mini little sub goals. Don't know what to offer there. I could change the extend a stream thing to like subs instead of money. Because I want to push. I'm really, really bad at incentivizing people to do things. I just like play game. But this is YouTube where you literally have to be annoying. Gotta have the YouTuber, "Hey, what's going on, guys?" voice. I just did an absolutely crazy thing inside of Pokemon Pinball. You know, I gotta do that bullshit. But it's something that I've never been good at. Did you hit your Switch 2 goal? Yes, we have the Switch 2. It will be whipped out for Pokemon Champions. I don't like the term whipped out, but it is what I've come to use. Which is a crazy thing. We got that shit. Shout out to everyone who donated for that. Is Champions coming on first Switch or just 2? Both. It is Switch 1 and Switch 2 Enhanced. And mobile. Mobile is later in the year though. Comes out onto Switch and Switch 2 in 5 days, and then I think they've said summer for mobile. I'm not entirely sure, but they haven't put a date on it. Which, to be fair, it does increase accessibility for it, so that is good. It's my favorite Pokemon. Surprised it's not $200 without DLC. They're not that bad. Microphone stand? Yeah. My favorite Pokemon is Microphone. Boomerang. It learns the moves Boom Burst, Echo Voice, Hyper Voice, and Sing. Does this game have a goal? My goal is world record, which will take us a long time. How much did you pay for your game? You mean this? I'm playing it on PC, so I can stream it. Nintendo needs to make a console with more power than a 90s Nokia. I'd agree, but the Switch 2 runs Resident Evil 9 better than the Xbox Series S. So it's faster than a Steam Deck. So I'm happy with the Switch 2. I agreed with Switch 1 days, they did need to get a bit faster than a Switch 1, but they double, triple, quadruple down. Fuck me. You feel the Switch 2 is good? Yeah. For a handheld? I don't think you are breaking I do not have the world record. I don't feel like you're getting a stronger handheld for the price anywhere else. I don't know. If someone can find a handheld more powerful than the Switch 2 for cheaper, I would be amazed. Okay. The brain. I'm pretty sure if you go to buy a brain, it's gonna cost you a bit more. I feel like the Steam Deck came out a bit too early. They would have waited for that extra bit of power. They like age much better. No, the Steam Deck came out in a perfect time. It is like the perfect indie game console. Again, a fucking however many year old handheld ain't gonna run AAA games that well. Thoughts on the ability Mega Meganium got? It's pretty cool, but it doesn't make Mega Meganium that much better. The Steam Deck was perfect for when it came out, and it pushed, well, I mean, literally the entire PC handheld market pretty much came from the Steam Deck. Like, other people were doing it, but they weren't, like, good. Until the Steam Deck came around, they were like, hey, look, here's this thing that we're selling for, like, not that expensive, and you can play, well, most of your Steam games on the go. The ROG Ally is good, it's just so fucking expensive. Like, yeah, it's probably more powerful than a Switch 2, but it's also like 3 times the price. %65 good. It's a Mega. Yeah, it's a cool ability, it's just... It's Meganium, bro. You can't polish a turd that much. You got on the Switch 2 yet? Yes. We have gotten the Switch 2. We will be whipping it out for Pokemon Champions. This is Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire. Not the original Pokemon Pinball. Okay. Okay, we're good. Nice. Okay, now go down. Right there. We good, we good. Pinball looks so cramped, make me uncomfortable. How tightly packed everything is together, like those Shroomish do not nearly have enough space. You should see the other map on this. This is the more open map. The Ruby board is so much more cramped. Okay, go. Okay, here we go. How long would it take to hit world record? Around another 3 weeks. If I play daily. Oh man. don't get burnout from that. I take breaks. I would have probably got world record right now if I didn't pace myself the way I do. It's just funny because whenever I play anything else, literally 90% of my chat is like, where's pinball, bro? Bro, you're the pinball guy, what are you doing? It's like, I can't physically make myself play Pokemon Pinball every single day. I can do most days. I can do more than most. Oh, come on. But I get it, I get it. People like to turn their brains off for just watch the ball spin around while I rant about shit. After work or whatever. I know there's some people here who do that. Which is valid. A good idea. There's just not enough room on the screen for the 2 streams. Been zoning out watching the ball bounce for 30 minutes already. See, I know my audience. There are people here who work. True. Go check 114 billion. I just joined. Can you restart? Okay, my bad. I'll just end the 35-hour run. 11-hour shift? Hell no. Gotta put in my 2-hour shift, you know. On the old YouTube shorts. Current goal now, world record. Does it save? It does save, yes. If it didn't, I would have lost this run ages ago. Current world record is 250 billion. So it's going to be a while before we beat it, but it's not a too difficult record to break, it's just completely endurance. It used to be skill, but at some point your brain just clicks with this game, and then you just stop losing lives. Will you keep going? Oh, I've always been tempted to max out the score counter, but it's a long endeavor. Clocking into that YouTube Shorts factory, 6 PM. Gotta go live. Gotta go live for my 2-hour pinball stream. Gotta praise Google. Gotta go make Google some ad revenue. Every day you don't stream, a puppy gets atomized. Hell no. What's the goal for now? Today, my goal is probably around 116 billion. So an extra 2 billion-ish. Okay. Whoa! You're the real ad revenue? Oh, it's, the funny thing is I don't get any ad revenue for short streaming. But everyone knows this. I've ranted about it multiple times. So I will not rant about it again! Okay, I guess we're feeling it. No! I hate Sphere. I know. I shouldn't hate Sphere, but pissing me off. Fuck. Ooh. I should play quite a lot, but I've never seen this field thing. It is a minigame that's like a little bit of a secret-ish minigame. But it just makes you spend 3 minutes hitting Sphere into basketball. Pretty sure you've answered this 100,000 times, 10,000 times before, but why do short streams if you get no revenue? Exposure. I do get YouTube Premium, so how transparent can I be? If a stream gets around 50,000 views on YouTube Shorts, I'll probably make like 2 quid in YouTube Premium money. If I got 50,000 views with long form, I'd make 150 quid. And currently 50, no, in total. But yeah, that's the difference between shorts and long form. But how much is a pound? It's like less than 2 USD for 150k views. We're gonna bring out the stats so you can understand how shit YouTube Shorts is for streaming. It's only good for bringing people on board, making fans like all of you. We'll go down to, let's go for, there you go, that one got 56,000 views. I will tell you right now, in this stream, from watch page ads, so YouTube Premium, I made 56,000 views, £1.70. So British. Yeah. Jeff Bezos. I'm somewhat of a rich fella. I know that YouTube Shorts dough, bro. That's why you should all subscribe. How do I activate Pelipper? You just hit the P. It randomly starts flashing now and again. I don't know why. Or do you live on beans on toast? Well, most of my ad revenue comes through... Not ad revenue. Most of my YouTube revenue is Super Chat and gifted members and memberships. So you get paid more by watching horizontal? Yeah. For the same 50k views horizontal, I'd make like 150, 200 pounds instead per stream. But that's just because YouTube doesn't show ads to long form. Those are purely from people watching who have YouTube Premium. Okay. You've had my shorts revenue rant. No more monetization talk. It probably makes people bored. Okay. What changed? Okay, I get it. I get it. You don't have ads for your long forms? I do, but I only get like 100, 200 views on long form. Opinion on spotted dick. Brother, I'm not that fucking British. Let me slurping on some spotted dick. Like hearing about how monetization works? Hell yeah. Like we get to the horizontal stream, it's just on my page. I have 2 streams. One day YouTube will combine them, but today's not the day. You can see both chats on the horizontal stream, but they're shorts, people can't see your chats on there. Yeah, they sometimes act at like some secretive, exclusive club. You get paid more for watching horizontal, or this one horizontal by a long, long margin. Big margin. Pleased to announce I got 2 ads. I'm milking you dry. I'm not ranting like sad rant, I'm just, you know. Some people like to know how it is. Thank you for the gifted membership! On YouTube, I don't know, people... Because some people want to get into it, but there's so many people just don't... They don't tell people exactly. Like, I've been Googling. Before I got monetized, I was Googling how vertical live, like, ads and stuff works. No one says shit. People just keep it secretive. I don't know why. Came here from the vertical stream? Hell yeah. I don't know who's in what chat, like, I don't know. Oh, you got it. The Hollow Knight guy. The only way to enjoy stream. See, the horizontal chat people are slightly elitist. Oh. You gotta be careful with them. The average horizontal viewer hates the average vertical viewer. I've always wanted to do a, like... Because I've done, like, chat plays games before. I've always wanted to do a horizontal versus vertical chat. But I don't know what to do it in. It was 3 times ads off the rip to YouTube. Okay. What am I on? 115 billion. I got 1 billion more. Oh. Almost as bad as unsubscribe Twitch. Twitch is... I always got pissed off at Twitch. Apparently members get less ads now on YouTube as well. There's a fun fact. I don't know how true it is. I just saw it in like a footnote of an update. Can't find you on Twitch. I'm not streaming on Twitch. I used to. You can probably find me. It's just the same Calmsmile username. If you want to follow me, just in case I ever go live on Twitch again. Got like 112 followers. Pretty big. Pretty famous there. I don't know, I saw it in a footnote somewhere. YouTube has this habit of adding features, but they're not adding them. Like, dual streaming is a thing. But they haven't added the feature where I can do 2 separate streams in one stream. They said it's coming out in the coming weeks, around 3 months ago. I guess some people have access to it, I don't. That's why I have 2 streams. Oh my god. I think YouTube is just run by people who don't use YouTube. The leaderboard feature that literally no one asked for, but fair enough. That took me like 6 months to get. They just roll out features to whoever the fuck. Just, they drip feed it. And it's so stupid. Like, I get it, if something goes wrong, they don't want it to go wrong for everyone. But like, come on, man. It'll be so much better to combine the chats, except for the horizontal chat elitists who don't want to be thrown in with the vertical chat. It'll be better for me. Then I don't have to use 700 million programs to combine chats and shit. Horizontal slash vertical? Yeah, I have... No, it's the same. I've just got 2 streams on YouTube. What? I would actually welcome seeing a merging of the 2 chats. Me too, but YouTube don't give me that. Well, they do. Sorry. I do have access to dual streaming. But it is just to crop my horizontal stream. What the fuck? Why would anyone want to use that? How do I watch horizontal? Click on my channel. Go to the live tab and there is 2 streams. Do you have 7 balls left? Yes. 7 lives. I'm mobile. Yeah, just go to my channel, click live. 2 streams. Kyogre son or Groudon daughter? Kyogre son. Loki shouldn't be hard for YouTube to make them both one stream. You rotate your phone, click a button that switch between horizontal and vertical. It's the TikTok feature. Like, TikTok has nailed that. But then again, you have to stream on TikTok then. Bullshit. TikTok have it so you can just click a button and go horizontal. It's just... YouTube just doesn't have it because fuck you. it brought me to vertical. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go through the step-by-step guide. Go to my channel. You'll have multiple tabs. Home, videos, shorts, live. Click the live tab. On that tab, there will be 2 streams. And as well as a bunch of VODs. Click the stream that looks horizontal. It will take you to the horizontal stream. You can thank YouTube for making that very intuitive to do. YouTube. To be fair, I will give YouTube the one fact that they are trying to remove all the slop off YouTube. They're not doing very well at it. But, you know. Did you lose that ball on purpose to get to the respawn to get the XP? Yes. I had Ball Saber, so just dump it. Nice. Sweet. There we go. What? Fuck. There we go. I've heard so many stories about people having issues from false vid claims to accounts not being fixed despite a proof of ownership and on and on. It was pretty bad, but I haven't had any issues with YouTube copyright in a while. I found it, but it doesn't let mobile say hello in chat. I don't know. YouTube's weird. The last problem I had with YouTube copyright was in one of my shorts. I was trying to use the Route 10 theme from Pokemon Black and White. And someone had made a modern arrangement of the song. And the original was getting auto-claimed as this modern arrangement. But that, I'm pretty sure, I don't know, it was a bit strange. I just switched the song out and it was fine, but yeah, that's the only time that I've been claimed for some bullshit. Even though I was using the game rip of the song, it was getting claimed by I'm pretty sure people who make these modern arrangements of songs and then copyright that modern arrangement are just trying to claim people using the actual song. Because it happens a lot. People pretending to own video game music just so they can collect ad revenue. Luckily, when you upload a short or something, I'm just ranting about YouTube today. My bad, gang. You've got me talking about it. When you upload something, it does check pre-hand, so you can just catch it. And, well, that's what happened with the Route 10 thing. It was just like, hey, before you upload this, it would be claimed by this guy for using this. And I was like, oh, okay. So then I just re-rendered it out with a different song. But it has gotten a lot better. I remember my first ever live stream got copyright claimed for South Park The Stick of Truth gameplay. It was just some guy just started claiming a bunch of people's videos that had South Park The Stick of Truth. Just because the gameplay looked the same. Can you not report a false claim for music? You can, but you tend to not want to, because that becomes like legal shit. And you can get... It can get messy. But, like, it is literally fraud to do what some people are doing. And lots of people have been sued for it, so there is that. Because, I mean, you're literally stealing off people. So they don't fuck about, but that's why it is so hard to counterclaim, like, appeal the claims. And most people don't want to do it because you have to provide, like, your full legal information, which is some bullshit. I think that's only for copyright strikes. Copyright claims, I think you can get it sent to someone at YouTube where they just double check. Copyright strikes, you pretty much have to just file legal shit against people, which is some bullshit. Then play yeah, I don't know. I don't know how sweaty Pokemon Champions is gonna be. I also know there are some PvE elements to it, I think. There's some single-player stuff, I think. PvE player versus enemy. Or environment, if you would want. So not real people. I hope there is anyway. I hope there's a bit of, you know, some random people to play single player. I know there's some tutorials which give you some juicy rewards, which will probably be worth it, but a little bit. Bullshit. Okay, whatever. Call the Ultra Ball wrong. They call most of the balls luck wrong. Goba definitely subbing. Hell yeah! Everyone else should subscribe right now. You're not you think you're subbed, but you're not subbed. Only 3% of the people who watch me are subscribed. No, it's 7%. Is it? I don't remember. Bro, Kyogre a little hoe and can suck my feet. I genuinely hate Kyogre's stupid ice attack. 6 or 7% sounds right. Did you say? I actually think it is 7%. I should pop up the graph that everyone pops up on the screen. The biggest bitch is Rayquaza, though. What did I say? Oh no, 9% of you will... Oh wait, that's from the last 28 days. Which makes sense, because I streamed other things that aren't pinball. But what about my lifetime viewers? My lifetime watch time. How many people are subscribed? I say... 6%. Hit me with it. Loading. Still loading. Oh, feet. Oh, 7.5. 7. I was close. I was close. Love disc. Baby Alola Mola. Who is gonna get a regional in Winds and Waves, though? Still 21k. What about my sub count? Yeah, I haven't been streaming the heavy sub games for a while. Spoink son or Emboar daughter? Spoink son. Emboar's such an ugly Pokemon. Spoink's funny. Extra life has to be. I was born for the extra life. Hold it in it. That'll never happen, but I want them to steal the idea for a regional ghost normal type Lopunny with button eyes. Okay. Oh, Onyx regional. I could see it. I could see it. Gossip up. Shellos getting a regional form. I don't know what they officially call it. What do they call the regional forms, which aren't like regional forms? They're just kind of similar Pokemon, like Wugtrio. It's the only one that's coming to my brain right now. Bro, my brain's turned off. What's another one? Variants. Because they're not exactly regional forms. No, the regional forms that are not just like Paldean Wooper. They're completely different Pokemon, but they are clearly very much based on that other Pokemon. Is it just Wugtrio? And Wiglet? Like Clodsire, yes, but it comes from Paldean Wooper. Who the hell is screaming? Did I just come through the mic? The Beetle Pokemon. Meowth from Alola. But that's just Alolan Meowth, is it not? Yeah, it goes like Berserker, but we didn't hear it. Okay. They're also known as alternate forms. I think it is just Dugtrio to Wugtrio. Definitely more. Convergent evolution. I mean, yes, that is what I'm on about. Is that what they call it? Like, I guess you can count Clodsire, Berserker, Obstagoon, but they come from just regional variants, so I don't count them as much. But they actually called him Obstagoon. There should never be the word goon in any Pokemon. Slowking? No, because that just comes from Slowpoke. I'm on about just completely separate lines that have nothing to do with the original form, but they are clearly based on it. Like Diglett, Dugtrio, and then Wiglet, Wugtrio. They're not officially just like Paldean Diglett. Cursula. Doesn't that come from thingy then? Goon in any Pokemon. That is not what I said. I mean, okay, that is what I said, but that is out of context and cut. Okay, let's have a look. Pokemon Converge. Oh, Toedscruel and Toedscool, of course. Oh, and apparently Poltergeist and Sinistcha count. Yeah. It's Poltergeist, Toedscruel, and Wiglet. Those are the 3 lines. Cool. Clip it. No, don't clip it. I did not tell anyone to goon in any Pokemon. Although if we were going to, who would it be? I'm fucking with you. Do not answer that. Mainly because you're all boring and you just say Lopunny, Gardevoir, and like Serena now and again. Oh, and Vaporeon, there's another one. None of you hit me with no like fucking slacking, you know? None of you want the Machamp. Snorlax? Hell no. Jolteon? What the fuck? It's rumored that humans once... You know, bro, of course they did. Shroomish flag. I regret opening my mouth. According to lore. Even if it wasn't lore, it's obvious. Of course they did. Tentacle. No one... Oh. The tentacles. Unless you're just saying what Pokemon's on the screen. If so, then that's very bad timing. Humans eat Pokemon too? Well, yeah, they don't... They're not all fucking vegetarians. It was on the screen? Okay. It's totally what you meant. Vagicat. Don't call Magikarp Vagicarp. The M and the V are nowhere near each other. That was on purpose. Ceruledge. Brother. I know some of you motherfuckers ain't joking as well. It's all fun and games for most of us, but I know some of you... I know what you're up to. Kabutops. How? Oh my god, can you hit the minus? Wait, I don't even have an extra life to buy. What am I doing? Bro, you can't fuck any of the fossil Pokemon. That's just not on. How Kabutops? That's what I'm saying. You're all a bunch of weirdos. We're ending it there. Mega Lopunny. Magikarp, no. Oh, Magikarp. Okay. We got this motherfucker. Wait! By being a Pokemon... Bro, using Rock Smash. I shouldn't open my mouth. I do want to do other streams to make this game harder. But I'm not sure what. I do want to try, like, retry my luck speedrunning the game. Because I got 23 minutes to Rayquaza, which is okay. World record's around 16 minutes. And I believe I could do better. With a steering wheel, I can't afford to keep buying every single peripheral to play this game with. Would you be able to beat this game if it was running at 2 times speed? I don't see why not. I think I could do that. I'm fairly confident in that. What about the original Pokemon Pinball on the Game Boy? You weren't here for the last stream. That shit sucks. Mr. Mime's son or Jink's daughter? I think I legally have to go for Mr. Mime's son, even if Mr. Mime's a weird Pokemon I don't like. I got jump scared by original Jinx in the Pokemon Pinball Street. I need to make that a short. And it wasn't nice. PlayStation Move controller? I don't have a PlayStation Move controller. Again, I don't have many inputs for fun, stupid Pokemon Pinball streams. Wii balance board. I might be able to do that one soon. But not right now. If you provide the controller, he'll beat the game with it. I mean, I got no way of people sending me things. So I can't really do that. But that would be a cool thing. If I ever, like, get pretty large and fat and round, I will probably end up opening some, like, sort of P.O. box or something. So you know. If anyone has any old junk controllers, they want to watch me beat this game with it. It does, but again, I can't. I don't make much money, guys. I can't be fucking getting P.O. boxes and shit. I gotta grow a bit before having these sort of things. Only £2 fit, is it? We'll see. But again, there's no point in opening it if no one's gonna do anything. I need to easily. There's no way on earth that Ash's dad is a Mr. Mime. I understand your silly conspiracy theories. No. Just 50k views a month. The Royal Mail PO boxes in the UK generally start £42 to £45 a month. Fucking lying bitch. So yeah, you ain't gonna see that anytime soon. But again, I'm not opposed to it in the future. Cause I do have fun ideas for pinball streams where I can just have stupid stuff. It's just, you know, I can't blast them all out in a month because I will be in debt. I will be owing my life to Nintendo. And 3. Tentacle! Next board when? Brother. You ain't seeing the next board for the, like... I don't think you're seeing it in April. YouTube/Google's mid-apocalypse... Adocalypse. The fuck? It's not as bad as other platforms. Trust. Pokemon NES. There's no NES Pokemon game. Or am I emulating this on? Pff, real hardware, of course. I would never emulate stuff at Nintendo. At Nintendo, please sponsor me. I like your stuff. I would never emulate. I am an avid non-emulation fanatic. They ain't sponsoring you, little bro. They ain't sponsoring you, little bro. MGBA. I use MGBA, bro. Okay. A popular unlicensed bootleg port of Pokemon Yellow. It was created by Chinese developers for the NES. Fun. You were saying, brother, that's not official! There are no official licensed Pokemon games for the NES. There you go. Forgot, I gotta speak proper. People hit me with the actually. Actually, I just made a 30-second fan game for the Atari 2600 that is Pokemon. You're wrong. It's fine. You know, I'll never see 9 Lives. What game is this on? GBA. The old Game Boy Advance. Y'all. Holy shit, that's a Pichu! I wasn't looking! Jesus! Okay, that's the first Pichu this run. That's just an idea for how rare this is. This is the first Pichu I have got this run. I've caught 1,170 Pokemon. And this is the first Pichu. Jesus Christ. I think we've caught every single rare Pokemon we can now on this run. He sees Pichu, he donates $5. Thank you! Thank you, JP Rash.
Pichu.
Pichu indeed. Holy fuck. I'm lightheaded now. I don't know why that keeps happening. Now to go to the Ruby Rod? Yeah, run's over, gang. We're not hitting world record. We call it the Pichu. I was trying to do the GBA nostalgia sound effect. Do you want to know a fun fact I learned about the GBA recently? I thought when the GBA goes into Game Boy mode, it's because it, like, reads the cartridge and it realizes that it's a Game Boy game. But it's actually because there's a little pin down the hull, which gets pushed down when you put a Game Boy game in, which just turns the Game Boy Advance into a Game Boy. My bro got a dopamine rush from Pichu. Hey, it's rare! That's why if you look at original Game Boy games, they're rectangular, and GBA games have an indent in them so they don't push that pin down. There you go. There's your knowledge for the day. You see the corner. Don't know if you could hear what I was saying because I was not speaking into the mic. That's how the Game Boy Advance determines whether you're playing a Game Boy Advance game or a Game Boy game. What are the perks of having a Master Ball? There is purely a point multiplier. So if I have a Master Ball, I get 4 times the points as I do with a Pokeball. Okay. $117 Billy? Yeah, we're getting there. We on the way up. I do want to collect the old consoles, to be fair. I feel like it'd be like such a good background piece to have like a CRT with like Pokemon Stadium playing in the background of my camera. I don't know, I like the idea of collecting stuff. It's just old tech is very, very expensive now. N64, very expensive. But yeah, I plan to get at least a copy of most games. How do I feel about Legos? Overpriced, but a nice collection thing if you're into that kind of thing. If you have that brand of autism. How'd you get so many lives? Built different. No, you can get extra lives from the Pokemon every time you catch a Rayquaza. You can get an extra life in the slot machine. Now and again. I had autism. I'm asking people who have the autism of collecting Legos. I feel bad for their bank account, but I don't know how people can love something that much. He says, with 35 hours into a Pokemon Pinball run. I have a different flavor of autism. I'm not actually diagnosed autistic, by the way. I'm an autism lapper. What the fuck am I saying? There's just words coming out my mouth. Original console, GBA. Add the autism function, trying not to get found out so you don't look at anyone in the eye and try to distract people by talking about nothing but Pokemon Pinball. Hell yeah. How it is. I want the consoles that I currently really want is I want a GameCube with a Game Boy player, of course. I am looking at, well, I'm not looking at, but things that I want. I want a PS2. I really want a PS2 with the original Silent Hill games. That's tough. And I want a PSP. PSP is just tough. Thank you for subscribing. Cancels himself. How? I saw someone online replace like the stereo system of their car with a PSP. And you know, it's next level degrees of performative to do that, but I can't lie, it looks pretty tough. It is pretty cool. Can we get some more traveling to different areas? But then I don't get as many points. But I guess. You're sick of Tentacool. Haven't been Calamaxing in a while? No, not many people have, because I switched games for a bit, so... The pinball heads are yet to return. This is the first pinball stream back. Well, technically second, but... We don't count the first one, because it was an April Fool's, and I played the original Pokemon Pinball. Yeah, bro, I heard the PS2's opening recently. Straight chills. I'm not just a Nintendo head, I'm also a Sony head. But I am very much a Nintendo head. My new music player's a DSi. Put the parrot filter on everything. Listening to my shit quality MP3s. And then playing with the thing to speed it up to Nightcore version. Bro, they actually had so much charm. What happened? The Switch 2 doesn't even have themes. I'm gonna kill someone. What happened to console opening themes as well? Bro, bring them back! Here in the GameCube, go. And the old Xbox, PS2, PS1, even the Wii. The Game Boy event, now we just got... And it sucks. Bring back console opening sounds. Who's with me? Who's with me? I'm with you, I guess. Okay, we got some enthusiasm behind it now. But I can guarantee in like 20 years, people will open their Switch 1 and not feel a thing because it doesn't have the same charm. Like people over here getting motherfucking chills when you hear the opening to OG PlayStation, PS2, even PS3. Like the little orchestra of the PS3? Crazy. They don't do them anymore. Bring it back. I don't know, I feel like most consoles have kind of lost the charm. I might just be old and unk and, you know, wrinkly and disgusting now, but... Like the Switch 2 is just exactly the same as the Switch 1. And like back in the day, when you got the Wii, you got Wii Sports, and then that shit was crazy. Like I can still hear the Wii Sports sound effects. And it's like Uno, it came free with your Wii. We don't get Switch 2 welcome pack. Gotta pay for that. Gotta pay fucking $20 or whatever for the demo for the Switch 2. Some bullshit. I don't know, they just got rid of all the charm and they focused on games, which is... it's okay, but... I feel like I'm not gonna be as nostalgic about any of them. You pop up randomly like a shiny in my reels. That's such a compliment. What the fuck? Calling me a shiny reel? Not even Nintendo, though. Like, I don't think we're ever gonna have another console like the original Xbox, where if you leave it for too long, it starts speaking garbled nonsense to you and scaring the shit out of you. just to make it feel futuristic and shit. Even if they did come out with something like the original Xbox now, people would just say that it looks tacky and fucking weird. But they don't understand. They didn't grow up with the charm. They don't understand how cool it is. And the old adverts and shit. On the fence about getting a Switch 2. It will depend on how Winds and Waves go. Winds and Waves, I'll tell you exactly how it's gonna go. Okay? You're gonna get your initial people being like, this shit sucks. That's just any Pokemon game is gonna happen. It's gonna happen to Pokemon Champions. And then you're gonna give it a couple weeks, and then they're gonna be like, wait, this is actually peak and fire. But then you'll also have the people who haven't played it being like, nah, ass game. Nintendo suck, even though Game Freak developed it. And then you're gonna go a year later. That's when you get the real opinions. Couple years after, that's when the real opinions come out. When people realize whether it's good or bad. Most of the time, it's usually positive, but, you know, you got Scarlet and Violet. So yeah, you don't trust initial reviews for anything, to be honest. Wait, come back. So wait a year. Wait a year or watch someone play it. It's so hard to understand whether a game's good or bad now, because people just hate for just hating's sake. It's fun. It's fun to gain impressions on Twitter. It's like the whole Legend ZA debacle. Everyone hated because of PNG windows, which is a valid criticism, but it doesn't take away from the fact that the game was fun as shit. I don't know, people are too focused on how games look nowadays. Because I think it's genuinely, even though I am Mr. PC Gamer, I think it's because of people PC gaming. People get settings more now. They understand what to look out for when a game's technically bad. So many people are like, look, that's a jagged line, they've got lack of anti-aliasing. Oh, the self-shadowing on this Pokemon sucks, there's no ambient occlusion. It's like, people, you've got to play games to have fun, guys. You don't have to look at all this bullshit. I do miss 2D Pokemon. Even if they release the 2D Pokemon, you'd still have the people being like, $60 for 2D game. Pixel art game. Bro, it looks shit. Because no one wants to actually play games anymore. They want to be like, oh, this is a technological marvel. Doesn't matter if the game's actually good or bad. You gotta have path tracing. Wow. A game makes 100 million, put 500k into my next game like Game Freak kind of does. Your fans feel like you're screwing them. Yeah, but, like, again, most of the people who hated on Scarlet and Violet Pokemon Legends ZA are people who are just not going to play the game. They don't understand what makes a good or bad Pokemon game. They just look at it as a piece of technology, not a game. Like, I get it, yeah, they are underdeveloped and stuff. But I'm an avid believer of I can't really hate on a game unless I've played said game. I don't have to lick every sidewalk in New York City to know that it's a bad idea. Yeah, I get it. It's just... It's just the current state of games is not made for Nintendo. The Nintendo Switch kind of games just... because, you know, you can't... At first glance, it's all you see is graphics. So that is obviously what people are going to judge it on first glance. They don't know how the game plays, don't know how fun it feels, don't know any of the story. All you see from a trailer is what the game looks like. And that's where most of the hate comes from for most Nintendo games. It's like everyone's saying fucking, like, the Switch 2, why would I buy a current gen console that performs like a PS4 Pro or whatever? It's not what you're buying a Nintendo console. You're buying it for Nintendo games and the handheld portability and shit. Why you no Master Ball? I couldn't get it in. I just kind of miss when games were about fun. Not about either being an esports title that they can milk money out for years, or just showing off what they can do with Unreal Engine 5. Gamer fatigue. Yes, please, more UE5 slop, please, I need it. Oh yes, finally, another hero shooter that's gonna die in 2 weeks. Oh, they've spent 500 billion making this game? Highguard? I'll give it 2 weeks. $118 billion? Hell yeah! Gotta love the overslop. I'm gonna play Winds or Waves. I mean, if you're playing Winds, then there's something wrong in your brain. It's all about those waves. IGN won't agree. Too much water. Too much water. And that's why you should support your latest indie developer, by the way. AAA gaming sucks. Wow, there's exceptions. RE9 was fun. Anyway, I am out of here for today. I will be back tomorrow with more Peening Ball. Corpos are apparently trying to indie wash their games now, trying to convince us that their multi-billion-dollar slop is indie. Yeah, I see it. But yeah, trust, play real indie games. They also don't cost like 70 quid. Where do you play this? In my bedroom, right? I'm not going to give you a serious answer because fuck you. AAA gaming is too expensive, I agree. But it ain't going to get any better. If anything, it's going to get worse. I'll be back tomorrow around 6 p.m. Be there or... please. Alright. Bye-bye.